June 28, 1942, Indian Ocean. Yet more patrols were destroyed by our forces, and clearly IJN is running out of ships. HMS Indomitable got into action once again as well. Her Albacore sinking a heavy cruiser. Surely, IJN must see the futility of its effort now. Hello and welcome back, where we are just off Port Blair, and once again we have an interesting task force. Not a piddly one as before. A Katori here, a new destroyer here, and one heavy cruiser here, a Takao, and another heavy cruiser here, a Furutaka, which actually I believe is a new model, and if you can see here, the new models you can generally tell by the fact that they have different decks. Okay, I have a task force here, which actually was joined by Birmingham and Dorsetshire from the Task Force A, because I thought that this one was a bit under strength, and Task Force A, if I was careful, could take care of itself, while this was not there. So I'm glad I did. They do want to... Okay, they are shooting at Katori, which is useless. Stop, stop. Katori is not really the thing that you need to kill. You won't be shooting at the Furutaka, and again, Katori is nice to have, but you really need to be shooting at the heavy cruisers, because if you do not shoot at the heavy cruisers, they will shoot at you and sink you. Okay, let's ID this. CL, Takao. Oh, sorry, CA. CA, Takao. Let's use one of the planes to ID this thing here, which is not a plane, it's a Furutaka. Okay, we are actually going to do spot of spotting. Fire with spot, and one of them can go and no, well, all of them go and spot. We really need to get on with these heavy cruisers. The light cruiser can start doing these things as they do to the destroyers, and then to Katori. I don't really care about Katori that much. It's this Furutaka that makes me nervous. Sorry, Furutaka, Takao. Furutaka and Takao, both of them are making me nervous. Right now they can aim only 4 guns each at us, and they've already caused some damage, I think, to Nestor? Yes. Might actually break off Nestor. But before I break it off, I am going to do this. Send manual, fire, and just slam it in the middle. And once you do that, with all of our 8 torpedoes, then we shall wave goodbye. This is a nice side. We have 3 ships burning and more hits on the Takao, but we really need to get some good hits on them. Shiratsuyu is getting pummeled, which is good. That's what we want from our light cruisers. Okay, you here, Walrus. Climb up a bit. Yeah, more hits on Shiratsuyu, which hopefully will go down sooner rather than later, and more hits on the Takao as well. They are turning, which is unpleasant because they will bear their stern guns and this one as well. so they will get more opportunities to fire at us. But yeah, we have to deal with it as it is. Okay, we fixed this. I don't think these torpedoes will do anything, to be honest, but you never know. Yeah, Shiratsu here is in a rather bad shape. What is our solution for Takao? Not bad at all. Yeah, let's just... I don't understand. I thought that the heavy cruisers picked the heavy cruisers as a preference to light cruisers. Again, this is something where it would have been really sort of good if you were able to give a priority to your automated captains, so that you would say, okay, you know what, you as a heavy cruiser, the priority of orders is heavies, lights, destroyers. Ideally, for your secondaries, destroyers below range of whatever, and then light cruisers and heavy cruisers. Yeah, but I do know that it would be way more work, but at least the player could sort of tell it had not have to spend so much time micromanaging. This is something. When we've got this new thing coming, Task Force Admiral, which I haven't heard of anything for quite a while now, unfortunately. It's been months since the last video has been released, so I don't think it's going to go into early access this year as was originally expected, which is a real pity, but yes, I understand that there is only one guy working on it, so that's not something that's easily done. Canberra. Birmingham, turn back. Dorsetshire, turn back as well. Maybe not yet, maybe turn like this. Anyways, what I mean is that hopefully you can sort of give type of orders like that to your fleet, because really micromanaging someone under attack, telling them, oh yeah, you go there, you go there, especially when some of the games refuse to acknowledge that in the real world you have subordinates, you are not managing everything yourself, either as a captain or as a... and that was a very nice magazine explosion. So you're just not microing everything. You have hopefully better or worse subordinates, and based on them you just give them orders and hope they will carry them out. And if they don't, then well, that's tough luck. You should have trained your subordinates better. And it's the same. You should sort of be able to give subordinates orders, and they should be able to carry them out. The only thing that I saw came sort of close to this was Heart of Iron, but even there you ended up often microing when you wanted sort of obviously optimal result. But there you could sort of... I think that there you were able to justify the microing a bit more. Anyway, let's have a look that we are not talking and don't have our things burning as we do. So whoops, everything looks okay-ish. Not great, but you know, okay-ish. Let's turn quickly because we need to turn. Birmingham, you go. You don't turn because we might have ramped to Dorsetshire first. You know what, Birmingham, Katori is going to be your primary target, not Mutsuki. Okay, the Takao is dead in the water, which is a really good news, because that means that hopefully she will not be able to do that much of the damage anymore. Famous last words, of course. But I'm not going to take anyone off her just yet. Yeah, Birmingham can now turn fully, and Nestor can turn fully as well. With luck, some of these torpedoes might hit something here. Obviously they won't hit the Katori, but we will see. Yeah, her turn looks really bad. She is, and the Furutaka has stopped as well. I guess become survivors. Not that there would be any. I'm pre-recording this episode because I really don't know how much I will be able to do after my arm surgery. So if I can do quite a bit, then I will release these things faster. If it's taking longer and I have problems operating my left arm, then well, it will keep the episodes coming at some rate, which is going to be better than not having any episodes at all. Might get a Furutaka here with this, if we are really lucky. This is even better picture than what we had early, because one is already sunk, Takao is burning heavily, dead in the water, and Katori is being slammed as well by our good friend Birmingham. And we have a burn on Devonshire, so let's, something related to Furutaka narrowly got avoided hit by torpedoes, and Mutsuki will probably also avoid being hit by torpedoes. Unfortunately for us, we'll just slip in between these two. Oh well, happens. Can't have everything. And we have a nice heavy cruiser magazine explosion on a Japanese heavy cruiser before I will say that I attempted to bait. Birmingham's getting hit, but yeah. She's not as big a girl as the heavies, but she's a big girl still. She should be able to deal with it. Devonshire, yeah, let's go there. Leicester, let's go here. Still a decent amount of ammunition on Devonshire. Yeah, workable on Canberra. Sorry, Canberra was first, of course. Takao. 53%. Let's move her to fire at whoever. Devonshire, Takao 74%, 77%, that's better. If we sink the Katori quickly, that's going to be a good thing anyway, so. And we will also get our battleship shortly. It takes a long time for these things to sink. Yeah, it's a really long time. That could have been a nice magazine explosion. Unfortunately, it wasn't. But she is sinking good, which means that Canberra, whoever, Devonshire, whoever, because now we have really just the Katori and Furutaka. So let me give Canberra and Devonshire Furutaka as a target. I'll see whether they will go for Katori. Of course they will go after Katori. Why not? Picking up on the weakest, are you? It's funny how these things sort of turn out. It could have turned, like, with the few lucky hits from them, given the distance, it could have been entirely different. It's basically who gets the first lucky hit in here. Like, I'm glad that that I really reinforced this. It was a good thing to do. You don't want to be like, I was so really thinking about this because before we had just these small things, but to an extent it's also dealing with the small things. Is you want to sink them as fast as possible without expenditure of too much ammo on any given ship. I think we will probably have to go and rearm. And the Katori is going down, and that's good because then we torpedoes in the water. Just as she was sinking. Good grief. She was firing them here. Well, hard to say what she was firing them at. But she tried to do her best to get some revenge. Because Furutaka is changing course. So we wanted to change the course anyway. Something's got hit here and is burning. I think it would have been well, we don't know what it would have been. Birmingham, maybe? No. Leicester, again. Apart from ASW and the lucky hit with torpedoes, the destroyers aren't really worth it, to be honest. They are just too fragile. and they are not worth it even as a destruction carnifex, because as a destruction carnifex they still cost CPs, so yeah, you don't really want to use them as a destruction carnifex if you can avoid it. And we are already doing a nice good job at the Furutaka. You can see the flames amidship. So and something got hit here on Birmingham, I think. Yeah, Birmingham got badly hit. Nestor is burning like, oh, and she's burning in the place where we don't want her to be burning. Mutsuki luckily doesn't have, well, she doesn't have any torpedoes. Well, no, she does. Here. Okay. She has only six guns. We've got considerably more heavies, so this should be something that we should be able to win, short of getting unfortunate with a magazine explosion. And the Mutsuki has been already hit as well, which is yeah. And that's the thing. I had to get the Birmingham to shoot the Katori because she was shooting at Mutsuki, which wasn't really the point. Oh no, yeah. Prioritization, that's what I want. More nice hits on Furutaka. Let me just check the status of Japanese heavy cruisers. Furutaka, one of them's gonna go down. Aoba, I think we have one. Myokos are dead. The cows will kill one more, so it's going to be one. Mogamis are dead. Tone. So basically, most of the Japanese heavy cruisers are gone by now as well. There are three classes which have one ship each, so we are definitely. Why have you been turning like a turning thing? Because I probably didn't give you the right orders. Anyways, so basically Japan has 3 or 4 heavy cruisers left, 1 battleship, and let me just check on the light cruisers. Katori is done for, Yubara is done for, Tenryus, 2 Tenryus, no Kumas, and 2 Nagara. So she has 4 light cruisers, 4 heavy cruisers, and a battleship. She actually has, I believe, still 1, yeah, she has Suikaku, and she has 2 Mutsuki magazine explosion. Yay! That's what you get when you mess with the big boys. And this is exactly the reason why I don't really like use much destroyers except for ASW role. For anything else, they are not worth it, really. So in theory, you could just go for the V class, for the ASW V class, if you keep it in the real battles. If you keep it away to save points. Anyways, where I was, yeah. So we were looking at carriers, Japanese CBLs, Hosho, and I think Rujo, Nozuyo, Taiyo, 1 Taiyo. So she has, so the Japan doesn't really have much left. If their Indian Ocean raid would in the real world would have ended like this, they would have, the battle for Solomons would have looked very differently. As I said before, I will keep this just as a single engagement episode. It's quite a long one. It's nice engagement. I'll try to record one more episode before I go for my surgery, because I should be able to edit them. I might not be able to record new ones, because for that, generally having 2 hands usable. Is quite a good thing for editing where there is no time pressure, no nothing. Using just one hand is often sufficient. And surprise, surprise, Mutsuki is sinking, which means that Furutaka is the only ship remaining. So this bow turret is off. This one still appears to be firing. So basically are facing 4 heavy guns and a few light guns. Not anymore because the Furutaka is sinking. Yeehaw! I wanted to end up the episode on a short video of the new battleship, but then I found that unfortunately the King George V, the lead ship King George V, is actually only available from July the 2nd, which means that I will have to wait 5 more days to get it. I got the points, but I haven't got the right date. So from that perspective, I hope you enjoyed this episode. As I said, hopefully we'll get another one if I feel well. This will actually be something that we will get more episodes than once a week. If you did enjoy it, please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. Comments and likes are always welcome. And we shall land this episode here. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time whenever that is. And we shall wave goodbye to Indomitable and her brave crew. Goodbye.